Woohoo! Shotspot!
Happy 3/4 year mark.
Woohoo! Shotspot!
Into 7 flops 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 into
Lost inside your little world of play. Try to find a way to change the frame.
Attention, please. Send her collie to the nurse's station. Send her collie to the nurse's station. Thank you.
Guys! Ah! Ah! Hi! It's time for another stream! It's time for more puzzles! More debauchery! More me getting mad at you guys for doing stupid things! And more hanging out. What's up, guys? Vextra, hey, Flexico, what? Rex Collie, Phase Eagle, Winnie Gizzy, what's up? Cake, hey! Holy crap, guys. Broster coming in with the 2 months up for 9 freaking months. Guys, I don't want another baby. God damn it, Broster. I already had like 3 babies yesterday. We don't need another one. Broster. Oh, God, what did I just do? I hit the wrong button. Oh, God. Hold on. Broster coming in with the 2 months up for 9 months. Broster, you're coming under collar care from the flaps to the beans. I got you covered. Riku Maru coming in with the 2 months up for 3 freaking months. Riku, all those flaps. Cinder 7 flop, Cinder 7 flop, Cinder 7 flop. Riku Maru coming with the 2 months up for 3 months. Riku, I got you covered on the collie care from the snap rosettes to the long tail. You're covered. Kind of, I don't know, maybe. Winnie Gizzy, thanks for the follow, welcome to Floppy Flock. Metalworking, thanks for the follow, welcome to Floppy Flock. Wyvern, thanks for the follow, welcome to Floppy Flock. Ah, finally. Good start. Get some coffee in me. My Call of Duty Cold War just arrived. I downloaded it last night. I have it. It's fun. Well, as fun as a COD game is. I've only played one night of it, so we'll see how long it takes before I get annoyed with it. Like all the other Call of Duty multiplayers recently. Covered in rosettes, yes. Sheps. Or Sheps. Oh God, I called you Sheps. Sorry. It was my mistake. Snaps. Don't have spots, they have rosettes, which are like spots on spots. I can't flop like that, my ears come off. Ah. Kodai Hyena, hey, welcome in. So, on the Discord, like a night or two ago, I asked for suggestions for, unsubbing. No! Tell me I'm wrong. Rico, I'm sorry. Please tell me. What, you got rosettes? They're not spots, they're rosettes. I'm sorry. Better accept my apology. Zeldrick Fox, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Floppy Flock. Welcome in. Eric Hale, you've been playing a lot of Call of Duty Cold War? I gotta take some time to get used to it. The other multiplayer, Modern Warfare's multiplayer, Warzone, ignore Warzone. Warzone's its own thing. Modern Warfare, the remake of Modern Warfare, I felt like their multiplayer, their standard multiplayer, catered way too much to like casual camping. I feel like it really did not incentivize running around and shooting people. It incentivized camping. And that's just boring. It's just boring. So I'm hoping that Cold War is better. I do know there's a lot of kill streaks in it, because I got blown up like 100 times last night, but you know. You have allergies? I have my Zyrtec ready to go.
Woohoo!
Got all them sniffles. Yes, so, okay, go ahead. So guys, so a couple nights ago, I asked in the Discord what you guys wanted to hear, what lectures, what ideas did you have? The The one that I found to be the most doable for the time being is allergies. Let's talk about allergies and what allergies are. We're talking about allergic reactions and histamine and all the things involved in that. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. But I gotta get through my coffee first because you don't want to know me when I don't have my coffee. I'll get angry. I have severe allergy symptoms, but all my allergy tests were negative. Huh. Street baby. Who's got a street? How are we gonna? I don't know how we're gonna solve that. We're gonna have to get CPS involved. I can't handle all these babies. I'm not a father. I'm a dog. Trust me, I can't even take care of myself. You really don't want me in charge of another living being. But you trust me. Radium Desu, hey, what's up? Welcome in. Daddy Cinder. No, I'm not a daddy. I was gonna say something, but I'm just gonna hold on to that. Have you ever helped deliver a baby? Define helped. Have I been in the room for deliveries? Yes. Have I ever actually participated in delivering a baby? No. But I've been in the room and I've seen it. What'd I do? Two vaginal births, 1 C-section. During my rotation in OB, I got to see 3 births. That's pretty neat. It's gross, but it's neat. Especially, the C-section. So the first C-section I saw, this lady had, this baby was huge. It was like a 9-pound baby. This baby was massive. So when they were doing the surgery, when they cut through the abdominal wall, and then they cut into the uterus, right? Well, as soon as he punctured into the uterus, the amniotic fluid exploded all over the OR. It was it blew out because this baby was so big. There was so much pressure. It's so much that as soon as you released it, it just blew open. It was crazy. What are you witnessing? You're witnessing a dog. What playlist is this? It's Anjuna Beats, which is Above and Beyond's a record label. So Anjuna Beats, and it's a Twitch specific one that they made. So it's Anjuna Beats X Twitch. It's a specific playlist that they made that's DMCA free of all their music. It's perfect because that's all I ever listened to on stream anyway, so it worked out great. Like 50 hours worth of music. It's really, really good. Highly suggest if you've never listened to Anjuna Beats and you like the music you're hearing, look them up. Is it okay to be anti-furry? I mean, I don't know. You do you, boo. As long as you don't come in here and cause issues. Sounds great. Sometimes you just gotta bop your head. You just gotta vibe. Ronnie uses their music a lot. Yes, they do. Also, if you haven't seen Ronnie streams are really fun. He does a lot of cool DJing. There's a lot of things like that I listen to. Oh god. Dude,
There we
Dragon's Bane.
go.
Oh my
Cinder
god.
7 love, Cinder 7 love, Cinder 7 love.
2 babies in 1 day. Oh god. I'm not ready to be a father, Dragon's Bane. Dragon's Bane coming with a tier 1 sub for 9 freaking months. Dragon's Bane, we got a baby now. Thanks for being around here since the start. I recognize. Dragon's Bane, you're covered under collie care from the dragon's horn to the bane of your tail. You're actually covered. That was loud? Yeah, sorry. A little loud. Why is it so loud today? Hold on. It shouldn't be. There. Turn it down a bit. Okay, should be better. Maybe, I don't know. You play Minecraft every once in a while. It's been a while. I've been playing Minecraft since it first came out. I remember when the game was first released, it was amazing. It's still amazing. Every once in a while, I'll get that itch. I just gotta scratch it. Just gotta play some Minecraft for like a couple weeks. just dive into it, and then once you kind of get in, then eventually you just kind of get bored of it, and then you move on again. But it's always there, looming, waiting to take my time yet again when it deems necessary. Lost a lot of time to that game, as I'm sure so many of us have. Say, like, where'd you get that sandwich? Shadow Fluffy Boy, what the hell? You didn't bring any for me? I like garlic chicken. You're coming to my emergency department, my nurse's station, with food, which is a violation of JCO, which is gonna get us in trouble, and you don't even bring any to share? Disappointed. We're gonna convert Chippy into a fur? I mean, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm just here to have fun, and to teach, and to play puzzle games, because, I mean, who doesn't like working their minds? You made it yourself. Should have made some for me. Let me just give me a little lick. Can I get a little lick, please? Just a taste, please. Just a little taste.
Alright, this is the last tune here.
They're already beyond hope. Well, you know what? Sometimes you just need that extra little push. Am I the only one who remembers back in Warcraft, if you clicked on a sheep too many times, they would explode? Please don't blow up my sheep. Those are my sheep. I worked very hard for them. Okay, good. You gave me half. Yes! Haha! Food! Ah, coffee. What a delicious drink. Also, hold on a sec. I'm gonna grab some more. Like yesterday, I want more coffee. One cup is never enough. Hold on. More coffee. Wait. Oh God, I broke. Oh God, wait. Picked up my face. All the way over here. Oh God, it broke in the perfect way. Chippy Games, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Floppy Flock. Welcome in. Okay, we're back. More coffee. Get the chiropractor. No, chiropractic is not, they're not real medicine. It's not medicine. Be careful. Chiropractors are not real doctors. They will absolutely jack you up if you go to a bad one. Mr. Coles, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Floppy Flock. Welcome in. 100%. A chiropractor will screw you up bad if you go to the wrong one. Oh. They do. There are some things that they do that are, they're okay, but you just gotta be careful. You really gotta be careful with them. Only go when needed. Good. Just be careful. Be careful. That's all I ask. That you be careful. Coffee. I'm waiting for my coffee to cool down. And then, once it cools down, we can work on classroom. We can work on teaching. We can finally learn. Let's learn about allergies. What about acupuncture? I don't really know much about acupuncture. I'm sure, I mean, so we do like, they do, it's essentially dry needling is all it is, right? They're just needling the muscle, and that causes it to heal. So it's not a bad practice. I just, be careful. Once again, be careful. Make sure the place that you're going to is accredited and well respected, because they will screw you up. I've thought about getting acupuncture for my back. I'm sure it'd actually probably feel pretty good. Just get in there with the needle and just dig around and just break up all those adhesions. How my back hurt? If my back hurts all the damn time, probably feels super good. It taps energy channels. I don't know. I don't know how much like validity there is to that. I don't know. I really don't. Holistic medicine is a whole nother matter than allopathy. Well, so I won't. Hold on. I'm breaking character for this because I do not trust like holistic medicine in the sense that you should never use holistic medicine as an alternative to tried and true medicine, right? Allopathic medicine, osteopathic medicine. You should really stick with what the doctors tell you. And if you don't like what the doctors have to tell you, maybe you should listen because they're probably telling you what you need to do. And sometimes people don't like being told what they need to do, but you should probably listen to them. But you should never, ever, ever substitute holistic medicine for, or like naturopathic medicine, or whatever you want to call it, homeopathy. None of that. You should only just go to your doctors. Essential oils fix nothing. They fix nothing. They smell nice, and that's it. They don't actually cure anything. Like, come on, guys. You know what we call medicine that works? Call it medicine, and we give it to you in the hospital. And yes, there are some ideas from naturopathic medicine that we have applied to like allopathic medicine. For example, aspirin, right? Aspirin comes from tree bark, where we found that. Salicylic acid comes from tree bark. So there is something to it, right? Digitalis, digoxin, which is a heart medication, comes from foxglove, which is a plant. Same idea, right? It's a plant, but we found out that it can be used for medicine. And what do we do with it? We turn it into medicine. You know, it's not, look, peppermint's been around forever. It's not just because they put it in an oil doesn't suddenly mean it cures cancer. If peppermint cured cancer, we would know about it. Like, come on. We're pretty smart. And I can promise you, there is no, like, this whole idea of like, oh, well, doctors don't want us to know that because then they won't get paid. I can promise you if doctors had that available, they would use it. Like, there's not some deep conspiracy between doctors and like pharmaceutical companies. It's not like that. It really isn't. The doctors hate them just as much as we do. It's all fake. All that stuff is fake. Just do what your doctor tells you. I promise you they're very smart. And if they're not smart, find another doctor. But don't go to a naturopath. Waste of money. That's all they are. It's snake oil. It's modern day snake oil. That's all it is. It's modern day snake oil. Patent medicine. Right? You should always remember the key, like the one saying that I always think about. Settle it, hold on, damn it. Damn it.
What is up, my dude?
Dude, Fedlin coming in with the tier 1 sub for 8 freaking months. Fedlin, you're coming under You're coming under collar care from the Fed to the lid. I got you covered. Now, I was gonna say, real quick, before Fedlin, thank you, Fedlin. I appreciate it. Thank you. Always remember this. Cure-alls cure nothing. If someone states that such and such will cure all these things, it cures this, it cures this, it cures that, it cures that. Something that's a cure-all will cure nothing. Just know that. Because if it did cure all, we would be using it. I promise you we'd be making money off of it. Is anyone else having lag spikes? Is it just, okay. Is it having issues? I'm not getting any drop frames. What the hell? Maybe you're dropping. I'm not dropping frames on my end, and my bitrate's been consistent. As far as I know, it's not a streaming issue. It might be bad internet. No, because I'm having it on my side too. Because I'm seeing it like on my playback. I'm seeing the spikes. No lag spikes at all. Thought it was mine, but every now and then it cuts for a second. Hopefully it won't ruin the stream. All right. Before these lag spikes decide to ruin the stream, let's go to class. How much do you know about toxins? Nah, I mean, not a lot. Enough, maybe. I don't even say enough. You talking about, like, what is it, like endotoxins? The reasons that we still keep horseshoe crabs around, because we probably would have killed them off by now, but we found out that their blood is really, really good for coagulating endotoxins in vaccines and stuff. Frostburn, thanks for... Oh god, I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Frostburn, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Floppy Flock. Welcome in. Ew, class. Cracker, you better pay attention. Alright. I got my coffee. Got my whiteboard. Got my class. You guys know what time it is. It's time to sit down. It's time to shut up. It's time to put those asses in that chair. It's time for class. Time to pay attention. You better not be late. You better not be passing notes. You better not be eating in class. Oh, I hate when people eat in class. You know I do. It's how we get ants. Spiders. You want to get bit by a spider? Then eat in class. Yeah. Because that's what's going to happen. I'll snap you with a golden ruler. I'll do it. Oh, I'll do it. Homer, I don't know why. Hold on. It didn't play your thing. Homer, unfollow and refollow. It didn't pop up. I don't know why it popped up. Homer Synopsis coming in with the follow. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to Floppy Flock. Welcome in. There. I don't know why it didn't pop up. But there you go. Okay. Thanks a whole piece of links. Where the hell did you get that? Where did you get that? Where did you find that pizza? What the hell? You know what's gonna happen now? You're gonna be sitting in the back of class. All that cheese, links, eating all that cheese in the back of class. Suddenly the room's gonna go silent. And you're gonna feel that grumble. That little grumble in your tummy. And all of a sudden, Lynx Wolf, you just ripped ass in the back of class. Because you're eating that damn pizza. Alright. Now that we've gotten that out of our system. Ah, that's way too big. Allergies. If you suffer from seasonal allergies, put a 1 in the chat. Who suffers from seasonal allergies? I'm imagining like everybody. We all get it. Bendy Worm. All right. Follow-up question. Who has ever gone into anaphylactic shock and had to give themselves a shot of an EpiPen? Who's ever had to stab themselves with an EpiPen? Put a 3 in the chat if you have. 3 in the chat if you've ever had to stab yourself with an EpiPen because of an allergic response or allergic reaction. Imagine having allergies. Oh wait, I have nickel allergy. Really? Is it touch sensitive, I assume? I'm trying to imagine what else you'd use nickel for. Does it count to someone else? No. Gotta be you. I want to know if you've been stabbed with an EpiPen. Nobody here's been stabbed with an EpiPen, really? Well, you guys are all super lucky then. That means you didn't go into anaphylactic shock. Let's talk about allergies. Can anyone tell me the basic concept of what an allergic reaction is? You have a salicylate sensitivity, so you can't have aspirin or Pepto-Bismol. Those would be the 2 primary ones that we give. I hope you know that, Riku. Do not have if you're sensitive to salicylates, do not take Pepto-Bismol because Pepto-Bismol has salicylate in it. Makes red bumps appear on my skin. Interesting. Interesting. Immune system overreacts. Release of histamine. Yes, both correct. Both correct. Both correct. Yes, histamine. We'll talk about histamine. So, an allergic reaction is your body's your body creating an immune response, an inflammatory response to an antigen, or more specifically, a allergen that your body perceives as an antigen. So what is an antigen? Let's see, you guys have ever heard the term antigen before? An antigen would be something that causes your body to react or to fight against, right? So most commonly, this is going to be like your bacteria, your viruses, and your parasites. Right? These would be your most common antigens, right? So without, if we're going to talk about allergies and allergic reactions, we need to first talk about the immune system a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not the best at histology and like immune response and immunology. It's super, super complex. There's a lot of signaling and information transfer between cells, and we're just not going to get into that. We're going to get into the very, 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 very basics of it so you guys could understand what it is that happens during an allergic reaction and what should happen generally with an immune response, and then what happens with an allergic reaction. So, who's ever heard of leukocytes before? God, I always spell this right. L-E-U-O. Or maybe you know them more by their colloquial name. White blood cells, yes, your WBCs. Leukocytes. Leukocytes are white blood cells. White blood cells are your immune cells. Okay, what they do is they help fight off infection through various ways. And we're going to talk about one of the ways that they do that today. You have a couple different types of leukocytes. So leukocytes is think of it as an umbrella. You have multiple types of cells underneath that. You have basophils, eosinophils, neutrophils, monocytes, lymphocytes. You have all these different other types of cells that fall within leukocytes, okay? But they're all immune cells. They're all infection-fighting cells. Oh God, I hit my mic. Sorry, I'm still not used to having a mic in front of me. Let me turn my fan on. Hold on, I'm getting kind of hot. Getting hot. Well, what the hell? Tiger Wolf coming with the party of one. What's up? You just wanted to listen to Andrew WK, didn't ya? Didn't ya? Didn't ya? I don't blame you. Damn good song. Tiger Wolf, thanks for the raid.
Woohoo!
Shazbot. Sorry, I had to get up and adjust my second. I had to turn the fan on, and now I gotta reset. Okay, so what do leukocytes do? Leukocytes flow around in the blood, right? So let's do like an expanded version. This is a blood vessel, okay? We got like an expanded version of the blood vessel here. The leukocytes just kind of like our leukocyte, give it a little nucleus. So these guys just kind of float around in the blood, right? You kind of got your let's do like, oops. You got all your red blood cells in here, right? Carrying all that delicious, delicious oxygen. But you got this big old leukocyte, right? All of the nurses in chat, when they saw that vein, yes, it's nice and juicy. You can get some good blood from that. Absurdus, you're late for class. You know what that means. Absurdus, you know what's coming. I'm gonna call your parents. I'm gonna leave a voicemail on the phone. I'm gonna say, hey, Absurdus parents, they were late to class, and because of that, they missed valuable information that could severely, severely impede their future progress through school. They should be punished accordingly. Please, no, not again. Well, fine. You're lucky. I'm a merciful teacher today. Merciful. Okay. So, also, I accidentally drew one blue, but that's okay. Ignore that blue one. So you have these leukocytes that are floating around in your blood, right? And the leukocyte's job is to find antigens. So let's make our antigen, I don't know, we'll make it purple, right? We got like a little antigen here. Right, so you got like a little, maybe like a little bacteria or something in here, right? Floating around in your blood. So what happens is, that Scottish son. Thanks for the follow, welcome to Floppy Flock, welcome in. What classifies something as an allergic reaction? Can anyone be allergic to anything? Yeah. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of allergens out there. We'll talk about the most common ones though. So what happens is this leukocyte, when it runs into this antigen, whatever it is, bacteria, parasite, virus, whatever it is, it releases antibodies. So what antibodies do is they're like this Y-shaped little protein that kind of floats around in here. Right? And what the antibodies do is they attach themselves to these antigens and destroy it. But when they release these antibodies, they float around in the blood, and there's one in particular that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the IgE. So the IgE antibody is an antibody that's released by these leukocytes when they encounter a pathogen. And the IgE antibodies float around in the blood, and they work as wanted signs, essentially, saying, hey, this specific type of bacteria is here. So the pathogen, so the leukocyte identifies the antigen, releases antibodies, and then you have these IgE antibodies floating around in the blood that say, hey, this antigen, or this antigen is in here. This pathogen is in here. Whatever, this bacteria, whatever is in here. It says, hey guys, FYI, this is here. Be on the lookout for this specific bacteria, right? So what happens next? So in the area, somewhere in the area, you're going to have what's called a mast cell. Well, just for sake of convenience, just plop them right out there, right? You got your little mast cell in here, right? Okay. You got your white blood cell count, your IgE antibodies, your antigen, and then this is what we call a mast cell. So as these antibodies kind of float around in the blood, eventually one of these mast cells picks it up. It grabs that antibody, right? So it's got receptors on the end here, right? That will accept that antibody, okay? When that happens, the mast cell becomes what we call, what is it? It's, what's the name? Hold on. Sensitized. Becomes sensitized. So it almost turns on, right? So think about this. The mast cell, it recognizes it matches up with the antibodies match up with the little receptor that it has, and it becomes activated, right? Now what happens is if this mast cell comes in contact with any of these antigens, it releases histamine. Which is where we are going to talk about histamine here in a second. This is the cycle of how it should work. We'll talk about what histamine does, because histamine is very, very important for immune response, but it's also what causes allergic reactions, because it does its job very well. So, real quick, let's recap. So, white blood cells floating around in the blood, right? It runs into an antigen, some kind of bacteria or virus or parasite, something. It releases antibodies to destroy that antigen. One of the first antibodies that it releases is known as IgE, right? An IgE antibody. These IgE antibodies work as almost like a warning sign or a warning signal to other cells in the body to say, hey, this pathogen or this antigen is here in the body, be on the lookout. One of the cells that interacts with that is the mast cell. When the mast cell then picks up that signal, and interacts or comes in contact with that antigen, it releases histamine. And then histamine is one of the few enzymes, like an enzyme compound that we'll talk about. But does this make sense? Because this, in order for you to understand allergic reactions, you need to understand how it should work. White blood cell count interacts with antigen, releases IgE antibodies, which kill the antigen, but also signals the rest of the cells to be on the lookout for that specific antigen. If one specific cell, or certain cells, including the mast cell, come in contact with that antigen, it releases histamine. Okay? Okay. Also, quick note, you have billions and billions of different antibodies for different bacteria, different viruses, different everything. Your body has developed billions of these. Cerulean, come in with the 5 bits. Thanks for making Tux dance. Look at that werewolf go. USDA Prime Werewolf. Yeah, sorry, it's they're antibodies. I'm gonna screw up the words here because it's gonna be confusing. An antigen, I'm just gonna call them pathogen. Let's refer to the antigen as a pathogen. Even though I don't think that's quite technically correct, we'll call it a pathogen. Some kind of invading organism. Well, I'm gonna get there, Captain Grumpy. I'm gonna get there. Hold on. Hold on. The lecture needs to follow in a logical pattern. And in order to understand allergic reactions, we need to understand the initial inflammatory reaction, or initial immune reaction. Pathogen equals antigen. I don't know if they're synonymous. Antigens are proteins that are found on the surface of the pathogen. Okay, there you go. So proteins. I guess that's what the... okay. So this is going to go back to some microbiology here. So the antigen, so the bacteria is a pathogen. The little proteins on the end of it are an antigen. I'm not gonna get. Let's not get that complex. Just know that your body fights off the invading organism with antibodies that connect to the antigens of the pathogen. There you go. All right, good. So, questions about this before we move on, because this is important. I want to make sure you guys understand this before we move on. I'll give you guys a second while I take a sip of water.
Woohoo! Shotspot!
Rick, thanks for the host. Welcome in. What's up? All right, I'm assuming no questions, so we're moving on. So, what happens in an allergic reaction? So, let's make our allergen round. Let's draw like a let's see. Can I draw this? Possibly draw a peanut. There's a peanut. Okay, we'll say it's a peanut. All right, there's your peanut. So what happens in an allergic reaction? It's essentially the same thing. There are specific proteins on specific allergens that our body reacts to in the same way that it would react to a bacteria or a virus or a parasite. What did I have written down? Hold on. Essentially what happens is this entire cycle happens again with antibodies being released, IgE antibodies being released, a mast cell picking up that antibody and then releasing histamine. But this isn't a bacteria. This is protein from a peanut. We don't really know why some people are more allergic to things than others, but this is the exact same system that happens with a pathogen, or with a pathogen, with a bacteria. The problem is sometimes this can be more of an intense reaction. They tend to kind of go on overdrive to try to get rid of it. The biggest problem here is, so while your body's not facing any real danger, because there's nothing, this protein from the peanut is not going to actually damage you in the way that a bacteria would, your body perceives it as a threat and reacts accordingly. So what happens? Histamine. Histamine, which is released by the mast cell, causes an inflammatory response. So, histamine, if you were to break it down kind of like to what it is a messaging, like a messaging or signaling molecule or enzyme. I don't know if it's an enzyme or molecule. I'm not 100% sure what it is. Oh, that didn't work. I'll just draw that then. Something like that, and there's the structure of it. So what does histamine do? So histamine, some of the things it does, it signals your body to do specific things. One of the things that it does signal you to do, stomach acid. Helps make stomach acid, or helps signal your stomach to make acid. It also helps keep you awake. Who's ever taken an antihistamine before and fallen asleep? Benadryl. Oh, Benadryl knocks me out. Who's ever taken an antihistamine before and fallen asleep? Part of the reason that drowsiness occurs is because histamine is actually a fantastic thing to have in your body. Helps keep you awake, helps regulate your stomach, and it also helps your body fight off foreign invaders, right? But one of the things it does, it keeps you awake. So if you have an antihistamine, such as Benadryl, you block histamine, you get drowsy. Ah! Isn't it amazing how, like, doesn't that make sense?
Cinder 7 hype.
Chrono coming with the 2 1 for 2 freaking months! Chrono, you're coming up to Collie Care from the flops of the beans! I got you covered. So, on top of these two things right here that it does, so sometimes we can give antihistamines for nausea. We can give Phenergan I believe Phenergan is an antihistamine that can help with nausea. But there's another thing it does. Your vein. It causes vasodilation. You guys remember when we've talked about the circulatory system, we talked about dilation versus constriction?
So how's your babies doing?
Rick the Foil, thanks for the 2 bits. Well, I don't know. I dropped them off at the safe haven. I didn't want them. There's 5 of them now. They're just all sitting at the fire station. They'll find a home. I'm actually allergic to aloe vera. It makes my skin burn like hell and swell up. I know you know it's hard to find hand sanitizer without aloe in it. Interesting. Soap. Use soap. You saying that I can finally sleep eternally if I have constant antihistamine? You'll just be super drowsy all the time, and I promise you it won't be good sleep. So, what histamine does as part of its defense roles, essentially, is it causes vasodilation. So your vein, let me. Oops. So if you just have like a normal artery here, right? And then the histamine response kicks in and now it's more dilated, right? The reason for this is when the veins are dilated like this, you have what we call increased permeability through the side of the vessel, right? So if, say, this is your arm, right? And you have a pathogen out here, right? So they say that's like the muscle, right? Or part of the tissue of your arm. And it's outside of the blood vessel. What you want is you want increased permeability through this to be able to get white blood cells out there to fight it. So one of the things histamine does is it increases vasodilates. It opens up the veins, which weakens these walls and allows white blood cells, like our little leukocyte here, to leave the vein and go fight the pathogen. This is what we call inflammation. Because what else leaks out with this? Well, fluid can also leak out with this, right? As well as some like proteins and plasma proteins can also leak out through this. And what happens is you get this vasodilation in this area, which then becomes oversaturated with fluid and leukocytes and other things, and it turns red and you get swollen. That's why swelling, that's what swelling is. Inflammation. It's that opening up, that vasodilation to open up the vessels to help get those leukocytes and other healing nutrients out of the blood and into that tissue. That is what is happening. That's one of the things that histamine does. Histamine does a couple other things. We'll say vasodilation. Think about this. You get seasonal allergies, right? Usually hits you in the nose, the pollen, right? You breathe in the pollen through your nose. Your body reacts. The cells in your nose react to that pollen as if it was a pathogen, and you have an allergic reaction. Histamine is released, and histamine causes vasodilation in your nose. What happens when you dilate the veins in your nose? Your nose starts running. You now have all of this extra fluid seeping out of the blood vessels and into the tissues of the nose. Your nose starts running. Why you get a runny nose? What about watery eyes? Same thing. You get that that allergen in your eye, your body responds, histamine's released in your eye, in the cells around your eye, suddenly all those veins become dilated and things start leaking out. And then you start getting watery eyes. Isn't it amazing? Once you find out, once you understand what happens, the symptoms make sense. What else can it do? Well, histamine in high amounts will cause itching. If you have too much histamine in one area, it itches. Burns a little bit, it itches. There's another symptom, itchy watery eyes, right? Or you get an allergic reaction, you get bit by something and you get an allergic reaction. It turns red and swollen and itchy, right? All thanks to little old histamine right here. What else does histamine do? It causes smooth muscle contractions. Where do we have smooth muscle? What are some of the areas that we have smooth muscle? The lungs, the stomach, the intestinal tract. You ever get food allergy? It makes you cramp up a lot. You eat something that you're allergic to and you get all that horrible cramping, right? Your smooth muscle contracting because of the histamine response and the histamine released in that area. It causes smooth muscle contraction. Where is this dangerous? This happens in the lungs. Your bronchioles in your lungs. Smooth muscle. If that starts to contract and swell, well, then you can't breathe. And we'll talk about that in a second when we go over anaphylactic shock. It can also cause tachycardia as well. Fast heart rate. But this one right here, you can attribute to like all of your classic symptoms of an allergic reaction. Redness, swelling, runny nose, watery eyes, right? The itchiness because of that amount, because of the histamine that is released in that area. It itches. It's irritant. It's an irritant to your body, right? Now, this all works great when you're fighting a bacteria, right? If you've ever seen a wound get infected before, the wound gets red and swollen, right? Because you have this system working in place. You have all of that juicy white blood cells and healing stuff leaking out of the blood and into the tissue. It creates a red swollen area, right? Works great for infection. Your body, it saves you who knows how many times a day. This system works great for you. But when you have an allergic reaction, it goes into overdrive. You end up with all those symptoms that everybody hates. But what happens if it gets even worse? God, how do I spell anaphylactic? Hold on. Anaphylactic. It's Phy. You probably know how to spell anaphylaxis. There we go. Is there a T in anaphylactic shock? No, it's okay. Okay. God, I promise you I know how to spell. I promise you I'm college educated. You guys remember when we talked about shock a couple months ago? You guys remember the basics about shock and what shock is? It's a state in which your blood pressure drops. You have massive vasodilation throughout the body and your blood pressure drops, which causes a decrease in perfusion to the organs of your body. That is the long and short of what shock is. It is a lack of perfusion to the organs, to the rest of your organs, usually due to some kind of vasodilation or loss of fluid. Okay? Anaphylactic shock, if we think about what happens in this system, right? What histamine does, the vasodilator. If you have a patient who is extremely sensitive to certain allergens, their body can go into a full-on attack against that allergen. And you can have a histamine response across the whole body, which causes massive vasodilation throughout the body, which causes a drop in blood pressure, which causes you to go into anaphylactic shock. It can also cause extreme swelling, primarily in the areas of your throat and your lungs and your trachea, which can cause, you always think of the people who have their throat closing up, right? From anaphylaxis, from an allergic reaction. It's just in a massive histamine response that causes swelling and massive vasodilation, and everything swells up. And then you add in the smooth muscle contraction, which causes your airways to kind of contract up. Now suddenly you can't breathe. How do we treat this? Let's say, hold on, let me put this in here first. Let's say it's like a full body reaction. Right? Get this massive vasodilation throughout the whole body, right? Drop in blood pressure. Cause you to go into shock. Everything swells up, including your throat. Can't breathe. Already have decreased perfusion because of the fact that your blood pressure's dropping. Now you can't even get oxygen in. You intubate severe ones who can't breathe? Yeah, if we can get in there in time. Sometimes, we've had it before where people in anaphylactic shock, their airway is so swollen shut that we cannot intubate them. In which case you gotta do a crike. Like when I used to have asthma attacks. Kind of similar asthma, kind of like it's constriction of the airway, right? Like a swelling of the airway. I guess you could, I don't want to quite call them asthma and allergies. I mean, they kind of go hand in hand. How do we treat this? Epinephrine. Does anybody know what epinephrine is, colloquially? What do we call epinephrine? You've all felt it before. Thanks to your little glands above your kidneys. What is epinephrine? Adrenaline! Adrenaline! Epinephrine is adrenaline. What does adrenaline do? Adrenaline causes vasoconstriction. It reverses, it constricts your veins, right? When you constrict the veins, you get less permeability through the wall of the vessel, which means less things flowing out of it. And when you constrict the veins, your blood pressure goes up. You increase perfusion and you cause vasoconstriction to try to reverse that swelling. I think that's all I got. Common allergies. Does anybody know the big 8 that make up the biggest food allergies? Let's focus on food first, because there's all the other things like dander and all the seasonal ones, but those are generally not going to be the ones to kill you. It's going to be mostly the food allergies. Does anybody know the big food allergies? Which ones are there? There's 8 of them in particular that make up like 90% of food allergies. Peanuts is peanuts is a big one. What else? Bananas? No. Wheat. The eggs. Shellfish. Soy. 5. We're missing 3. I'll give you, for dairy, I'll give you milk. There's one more. I don't know if you guys will get it. Red meat? No. Although, interesting enough, you guys ever heard of alpha-gal syndrome? Specifically the Lone Star tick. If you get bit by a Lone Star tick, it can make you allergic to red meat for a while. I'm just gonna give it to you. Tree nuts. Almonds, cashews, pistachios, hazelnuts. Tree nuts. These right here, these 8, make up like 90% of food allergies. Obviously, you can be allergic to just about everything under the sun. You start thinking of like your pollen. Get, like pet dander. Ragweed, all the other stuff that's 7. No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, I'm missing one more. I thought we got it. Fish. Fish was the 8th. Fish was the 8th. Fish. Eat cake, don't know it's cooked with walnuts, suffer. Yeah, that's why, especially, so this one, I feel bad for people with tree nut allergies because there are so many different types of tree nuts and they all have similar structured proteins that cause similar reactions. So someone who's allergic to cashews very well could also be allergic to pistachios, almonds, hazelnuts, all the other tree nuts. Typically, if you're allergic to one tree nut, there's a very good likelihood that you're allergic to other tree nuts as well. I feel bad for those people because a lot of things have like, almonds in them, cashews. I mean, they're like, they're everywhere, right? It's super easy to be like, yeah, I can't have peanuts. Okay, you just avoid that one thing, right? Oh, I can't have shellfish. It's like crustaceans and whatnot, shrimp. Okay, but tree nuts, there's like a dozen different types of tree nuts, and they all have similar structured proteins. That's about it. That's my lecture on allergies. Essentially, the next time you think of an allergy, think of it as your body reacting to the same way it would react to a bacteria or a virus, but is reacting to something that's non-harmful. So all you get are the side effects without any of the benefits of actually killing off what's damaging you. When I have fake sugars like Splenda and diet drinks, I get bad headaches and pain. Is it technically an allergic reaction? I can't make that decision. I can't diagnose. But I do know those things are pretty bad for you, those artificial sweeteners. Short lecture today. Not a whole lot to go over without getting too in depth into it. Any questions? I'm actually kind of proud of this drawing. I like this drawing. It turned out way better than I was expecting it to when I thought about how I was going to draw this. Cinder not math major confirmed. Hey, listen, I'm not good with numbers. Is this going to be on the test? Yes, so you better pay attention. Kilo Mint, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Floppy Flock. Welcome in. All right, guys. Talos principle. Desert Ranger Fox, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Floppy Flock. Welcome in. I'm allergic to penicillin. How am I not allergic to other kinds of infection? What do you mean, like antibiotics? Because they aren't penicillin derived. Penicillin is a mold. Penicillin is mold from an orange. At least that's how it was found. Dr. Fleming in the 40s left out a petri dish next to an orange over a weekend, and the orange developed a mold which prevented the bacteria on the petri dish from growing. And that's how penicillin was developed, or at least how penicillin was found. You can be allergic to penicillins, and we have plenty of other different types of antibiotics that aren't penicillin derived. Isn't Fleming Flask a lab tool? Maybe? I guess it is. Maybe not. Wasn't the dish left next to a window? Maybe. I don't know the full story. I just know it has to do with an orange. I know it was Dr. Fleming, an orange, and a petri dish, and it was entirely an accident, and ended up making probably the greatest discovery in medical history with antibiotics. And probably saved thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of lives during World War II because of the invention of antibiotics. Drug-induced meningitis? That sucks. That's no fun. Guys, hold on. I'm going to take a quick bio break as I normally do after lecture because I had a cup and a half of coffee and half a cup of water. So it's time. Take a quick bio break. I'm going to grab a little snack from the kitchen, and then we're going to play Talos Principle. So, you guys know the deal. Keep an eye on the sheep. Don't let them get away. Please. Please, please don't let them get away. Please, I want them all back when I come back. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. She's missing. Oh my God! Back. Let me reset up here. All right. Who lost my sheep? Best up, I counted. Some are missing. Was it you, Dakota Dragon? Was it? Or was it you, Broster? Did you let the sheep go? Or maybe it was Rikumaru. Oh, I knew I couldn't trust a cat to do a dog's job. You ate some, why? They're not for eating, they're for hurting. Speaking of eating, I got another granola bar too. A little bit more granola bar ASMR for you. You ate one, why? Broster! I see you. Wait for it. There it is. Broster coming out with 100 bits.
No, I haven't let them go yet. K the flattest footage.
You didn't let them go yet. Does that mean you had intentions of letting them go? Broster, thanks for the 100 bits. Thanks for making Tux dance. Look at that. We're off go. It's Meowtastic DJ. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to Floppy Flock. Welcome in. Fluffy0119. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to Floppy Flock. Welcome in. Have we gone over diabetes yet? Yes, we have. I think twice. Oh God. I dropped my granola bar. I had to catch it. Yeah, we've talked about diabetes twice now. But eventually I'm going to run out of lectures, so I'll have to start repeating some.
After they pass through my intestinal tract, I will let them go. Heh.
Heh! I like that it didn't read out all the has. It just said, heh! Rusty, thanks for another 100 bits. You better not. I don't want your poop sheep. I want the sheep before they were eaten. Does the 3-second rule actually work? Ah. Didn't Mythbusters do it? Didn't they do the 5-second rule? I think they said it was like, was it inconclusive or not? I mean, I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know everything, Captain Grumpy. I know like nothing, actually. Just assume I know nothing. All right, more puzzles. They found no discernible difference. Okay, has more to do with moisture than anything. Or more moisture than time. Okay. I'm a smart doggo. I'm pretty dumb sometimes. Let me be honest, I'm pretty stupid sometimes. Alright, so we just finished the first area. So, real quick, do you guys want me to continue on to area B? Or do you want me to go back and try to get all the stars? Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Do you guys want me to go get all the stars from A? Or do you want to move on to B? Beep, 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 beep. All the stars? What do you got for me? What do you got for me? User satisfaction survey. Sure. Based on analysis of your behavior since, I think you were dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. How would you rate the accuracy of this result out of 5? Spoil the survey? Stars. Okay, you guys want me to go back and get stars? Bye, Captain Grubby. Take care. Reasonable. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? I want to find out if I am one. Wait, we're having a conversation now. Persons matter in ways other things don't. I want network access. I want to find out if I am one. Your problem. Oh, I'll try to remember that. In fact, I'm going to help you. That's what I'm here for.
Shut
Your
up.
problem, if I may, that you don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospect. Wow, I don't know the first thing about anything? Wow! Way to pretty much call me stupid. See, even the game says I'm a stupid dog. Guys, the game called me stupid. It said I don't know anything about anything. Cinder roasted live on Twitch.tv. Beta Pop, thank you. Thank you. Do you even know where you are? A virtual reality theme park, a fever dream, some mad experiment, the end of the world, hell, could be anywhere. You're quite right, honest, too. I think we'd best start from scratch. What do you know? I know none of this is real. I know I exist. I know 2 + 2 = 4. I know you exist. I know what century it is. I know I'm not on Earth. The only thing we ever truly know is that we exist. I suppose so. Even if you were dreaming, you could be certain of that. If I were you, I wouldn't believe a darn thing in this place aside from the solitary fact that, thinking, on reflection, it seems to me that we are no closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? I'm alive. I feel. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm conscious. Consciousness. You may very well say so, but how does that prove anything? To me, those are only words on a screen. What we need to uncover is what's going on underneath them, if anything. Thinking. The problem with people... Wait, stop! I'm reading! The problem with people, if I may be so bold, is that you're all convinced you're people from the inside, but there's no cast iron way to confirm as much from the outside. I'm going to process this and send you a notification when I'm able to assist you further. Terminating support session. Okay, bye. Alright, let's go get those stars. Hell to delete System 32. Yeah, that's what you get for calling me stupid. I'm just gonna delete your whole freaking system. You still got your Windy City accent? My friend says she thinks she heard your voice before and has family in Chi-Town Hospital System. Well, I don't work in Chicago, and my accent does come out from time to time. It does come out more when I go visit family. When I actually go back to Chicago, my accent comes out pretty heavily. I'm sure if I ever move back there, which I plan on doing, it'll come out more. Okay, so there's a star in here somewhere.
I have promised you eternal life.
Does it tell me which one the stars are in?
That eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is decay. So it was written in the hidden words before the beginning of time.
The problem is I don't know which ones the stars are in. You know what I mean? I'm assuming that means it's in that one. Chicago, Chicago. Okay, is it in here somewhere? Where's that star? I mean, this is the end. Is it in here? Back here, star? Oh wait, oh god! Okay, I see. Let's say, like, we've definitely beaten this. No star, though. No star. Look at that face. One of the purest strain of concentration. Look at that focused expression. Deconstructing the world before it. The world will bow to my powers. Now show me where your stars are at. Not in here. I'll try to outrun it, but that's okay. I don't need to be in here. You know, it's gonna take forever to find all these stars. You know that, right? Bet it's in here. Ever treated someone with 3 pinched nerves before? Not something that we would treat. Oh, I think I already got this one. Not like something we would treat. So if it depends on which nerve it is, because if it's like a pinched cranial, like if there's some nerves that we do treat that require immediate treatment. If they get stuck, like ones in the neck, but generally speaking, we don't really treat them. What is this?
Woohoo! Shotspot!
How obvious are they? They're obvious. You just gotta find the right area. How do I... That's a new area. I need... Where do I get tools for that? Oh, well, okay. You know what? Screw the stars. Look at this. Screw the stars. We're just gonna go continue on with the story. Keep playing, because I want to do more puzzles. I want to continue with the puzzles. I'll try to get more stars. Maybe when we actually beat the game, we'll go back and collect them all. I'm not dealing with that though. I was hoping that it would like tell me exactly what levels have it, but I'm not gonna go searching all of them. I hate when I host and then an ad comes along to interrupt the start of the stream. Yeah, the pre-roll ads have been pretty aggressive recently. Thanks for the host, Icy Slab. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. I like the
A
computers.
new
The
land
computers are-
stands before you, my child.
Why do we get tonsil
And
stones?
know that this is a land of death.
I think it's like a collection of like
but
calcium and
also
stuff in your
great
tonsils.
beauty. As you walk
Pretty
amongst
gross though,
these
aren't they?
tombs, consider all those who came before you and how they served the greater purpose of which you are also part.
I'm just part of the purpose. Tonsil stones are like little calcified balls of junk. They get stuck in your tonsils and then they come out as nasty white balls of just disgustingness. If you've ever had a tonsil stone before, you've ever smelled it, it smells like absolute ass. Pinecone, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Fluffy Flock. Welcome in. Ooh, the fan. We haven't unlocked the fan yet. What's this? Computer. Worst smelling thing ever. Yeah, they smell horrible. You always do as you're told? Am I obliged to answer that question? Do I always do as I'm told? No. I only asked because I couldn't help but notice the stash of brightly colored knickknacks you're collecting. You think it's a mite odd that the big voice in the sky keeps telling you to find these doodads, yet forbidding you to use them to climb the great big tower in the middle of it all? I'll climb it when I'm good and ready. Okay, no need to get huffy. No need to get huffy! You're asking me all these pressing questions! You'd be amazed how many just do as they're told without stopping to think for themselves. But maybe you're different. Then again, maybe you're exactly the same. Maybe everybody climbs a tower and the only way to win is to stay down here with the mortals. Are you trying to manipulate me? I don't like being manipulated, computer. Nope. In fact, I'm all in favor of you poking about up there. If only to see what you find. Might be something juicy if it's forbidden by His Highness. Then again, maybe not. I'll be off then. Just wanted to drop in and run a little interference. Whatever you do take care. You have bigger problems than the voice in the clouds. I will. The brightly colored knickknacks on my desk? Those are mine! I've collected those over playing all those games! I've earned those! Desert time. Finally getting the sense of the entity in the archive, though at some cost to my sanity, I'm beginning to think this Elohim wields more control. Okay, whatever. Where are we going? This way. Get out of the way. I know you're gonna cause issues. I figured I'd try and make some progress here, but honestly, it's such a thankless task compared to what else is out there. Hey, come on! Ah, okay. I understand. Done. May I share a story? If you say no, I won't. Go ahead. A story about what? Is it about medicine or something? Easy! Easy, easy, easy. Made a box float. Seriously, it was awesome. I don't want to go up there yet. Elohim? Is that Mormon Jesus? I don't really know much about their religion. Oh hey, there's a star. Beep beep. No, come on! I don't know if, is that how I'm supposed to do this? I hope so. But hey, I got the sigil, so as far as I know, I did it right! I feel like QR codes have gone the way of Betamax. Yeah, no one, I mean, who actually, how often do you use QR codes in your day-to-day life? Hello again. I've been checking your responses against library archives. In order to assist you further, I need some additional information. Please tell me, can you tell me what it is to you, can you tell me what it is to you, the important difference between a pebble and a tree? Tree's alive. Good. Now, what is the relevant difference between a tree and a frog? A frog is delicious! The frog is conscious. Now we're getting somewhere. Try something harder. What's the difference between a frog and you? What makes you a person? I'm self-aware. Exactly. Yes! I passed the test! It seems you're right on track, more or less, all along. Let us take stock. I think we can tentatively conclude two things. A person must be rational or self-aware, and a person must be conscious. What I suggest we do to help resolve the problem is ask whether you are in fact those things. Are you aware of yourself? Can you rationalize your existence? Yes. I tend to agree with you. Though your responses so far have been a little eccentric, I'm resigned to admit that you are right. The matter of whether or not you are conscious seems rather elusive. What is consciousness, in your opinion? This is a tough question. Consciousness is what separates us from the animals. Consciousness is what it's like to be me. Consciousness is the feelings and senses. Consciousness is far outside my area of expertise. Feeling and senses. That hardly answers the question. What is it in ordinary terms? Can I touch it? What is it made out of? Another word for the soul. Interesting. You know, I really feel like we're making progress. We'll have you through that certification program in no time. In the meantime, I will mull over your proposal and notify you if I come to any conclusions. Okay, bye. Some animals are conscious. Yeah, I know. That's why I said it's senses and feelings. Think of the damage one could do to a city's QR codes armed with half-used Sharpie, making small dots all over. Absolute madness! It's a collapse of society! Wait, what? Oh. Wait, what? What am I missing? Remember years back, I was having a bad asthma attack and was out of medication. It lasted from 11 p.m. that night to 11 a.m. the next morning. I would never do anything like it again when I was younger. One of the things I did do was grab a cup of coffee and walk around, which helped. I have heard that caffeine can be used to help with, oh, there we go. I've heard that caffeine can be used to help with asthma attacks. It does a vasoconstrictor, I believe. I've heard that before. Obviously, we have things that work a lot better, but I guess it when in doubt. Wait, what? Oh, come on! Oh, I was hoping I could do that, like a double jump. What's up, Riley? My philosophy has always been the best way to find out something is essential or not is to simply ask it. Interesting. Oh. No, no, no! I like that the game tells me it's like hold X to reset because he done goofed. You done goofed. Alright, we'll get this. No, no! God damn it! What the hell? Oh, I'm overthinking this way too much. Overthinking this way too much. I got it now. I made that way harder than it needed to be. If a watcher of your stream were to die in gruesome death, would you be curious how they died? I mean, I'm always curious. Tato. Frogs are people too! Have you tried crossing the laser beams? Don't work. Didn't they do some studies a few years ago where they found that mind-altering drugs have the same effect on animals as they do on humans? Maybe? I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that. Oh god! Wait. I'm making this way too hard. I'm outthinking myself here. Duh! Whoa, what the hell?
Cease! In the time of your ancestors, there were those who
What?
did not choose the path of faith. You do not need to fear their ghosts. Fear only that you may become like them.
Dude, what the hell was that? That was terrifying. The guy just came screaming. He was like, ah! The hell? Frogs are people too would be a good raid message. Doesn't make any sense though.
I see all. I know all. My power knows no bounds.
Oh wow, this guy's kind of full of himself. Get out of here with
Yet
that.
your will is free because you were made to be free.
I don't know, am I
It is
free?
the very principle of your existence, without which the trials of this world
You wanna
would
flip
hold
my ears?
no meaning. To seek salvation must be your choice.
I keep having these dreams. Great empty cities, silent roads stretching for miles, the earth from space, all dark. Not a single light to guide me home.
Oh,
But if someone really came from another world, what would the earth look like to them? A wilderness? A wasteland? I don't think so. Even after thousands of years, they'd see a world shaped by our hand in every aspect of its being. They'd see the cities and the roads, the bridges, the harbors, and they would say, here lived a race of giants. These dreams, they scare me, but they also remind me that we built all of this.
Okay, she's done. Nothing new. Okay, cool. Do that one last. Oh, wait, do I need the fan for this? I do. I need to go back and unlock the fan. Yeah, who's calling me? Get out of here with those phone calls. Who calls anymore? What the hell? Who makes phone calls anymore? Terrifying. Yeah, it wasn't my parents though. It wasn't. Ah, excuse me. for the blesses. Thank you. God, this puzzle. Ah, if only. Oh, there we go. Wait, no! Wait, no! Okay, hold on, we can reverse this, though. What do you do, Floof? What do I do? I'm a nurse! And I play puzzle games. Because puzzle games are fun. What do you do? Huh. Got a lot harder than the other ones. Scammers make calls? They do! You almost had it and then you effed it up. I did! Hold on! I can't flip this piece. Put this there. God damn it! Flip the whole puzzle, I did. Did like that. That. See, I can't. There it is. Yes! Ah. Screw you, Tetris! Now we got the fan. Which means we get to yeet ourselves across the map! Let's go yeet! Guys, Cinder Pog clap! Do a Cinder Pog clap. If you don't have better Twitch TV, there you go. Go ahead and download Better Twitch TV. You get all those free emotes. Neat. That's cool. I like that a lot. The Cinder Pog clap is actually a pretty good combo. I like that. You move speedy in this game? It's because we have the movement speed set up all the way. you can change the setting, and I like being able to move quickly. The Windows app allow better Twitch TV? I'm sure it does. It's an extension for Chrome, so. Oh, that was easy. Very nice of someone to light those torches, right? I mean, I could be doing this in pitch dark, but thankfully somebody made it nice and light for us. Whee! Easy, easy, easy. Windows is an operating system. What's the Windows app? Better Twitch TV is it's an extension that you put into your window browser, your window browser, your web browser. So I use Chrome. Pretty sure they have it for all the others too. Oh, those are the tips. I don't want the tip. Game is good, but it's long. Well, then strap in. Hey, keys. I like long. And I know that's gonna be taken out of context. I know you guys. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna clip this, you're gonna say, Cinder says he likes long. Yeah, I know. Also, Tangerine! Tango, 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 tango. Did I beat the game yet, or am I bad at puzzles? Well, you know, we're working through it, Tango. Not all of us can be puzzle game gods like you. Yeah, I see you. I recognize you. We have the same taste in games, Tango. We both like puzzle games. Oh, are there stairs up there? You ever played Myst? No, I haven't. I've never played Myst before. We actually seem to be closely aligned on game selection. We do. Tango. I don't know why you hate me. I don't know why you hate me so much. You never want to do it. You hate me, Tango. Andrew doesn't know how to hate, only love and tease. That's what you say! Are there any really good two-player puzzle games, Tango? Oh wait, let's do this. where the hell did I put this one? Oh, I brought it in. Portal 2? I've already beaten Portal 2. I know I keep saying Tango. Tangerine Boost. Don't people call him Tango? Am I wrong? Biped? Oh. Wait. Music in the game is making you sleepy? It's calming though. Have I played Prison Escape? I forget the name, but each player is a prisoner and you have to work together to break out. Sounds like a fun game to me. Almost. I need to open that up. Okay. We're almost there. Oh god, it came for me! No! Damn it! I did all that work. A way out? They call me Swan, thanks for the follow, welcome to the Fluffy Flock, welcome in. Oh god, I missed a few. Todd Prime, thanks for the follow, welcome to the Fluffy Flock, welcome in. Kidnap Kids, thanks for the follow, welcome to the Fluffy Flock, welcome in. Please don't kidnap kids. I'm gonna offset these enough. Have I played any of the Nancy Drew games? I've not. I have an idea. We got it! We did it! Yes! Done! Easy? Easy. Also, voice actor, the guy, that one guy is Swedish, but supposed to be from Southie? I mean, he streamed that once. The Super Uncanny Valley games. You want to see some of the most sadistic puzzles in games ever played, the old school Sierra games. I like games like this. I kind of like 3D puzzlers like this. I don't know, I like good puzzle games. I think they're fun. I find it oddly relaxing to just try to work through a puzzle. Here's what I've been wondering while you're off carrying out commandments. You've suggested that consciousness is not part of the same world as ordinary physical things. That means you can't weigh it, can't throw it around, or cut it into pieces. Completely beyond the laws of physics, right? Right. Try Riven. Good. Now the library is fairly consistent on the view that physical events are caused by other physical events. If you move your legs, it's because the interaction between your neurons and your nervous system. But if consciousness is beyond the laws of physics, how can happiness physically make you jump for joy? That's a loaded freaking question! Holy crap! You like this of the Portal games more? I have to finish. Let me finish this first. I think the thing with Portal was such a unique concept when it first came out that the original Portal game is like, I mean, think about it. That's probably one of the best puzzle games to ever be released in modern times. It was just so unique. Portal 2 was fun, but I don't know, man. Nothing captured that feeling of Portal 1 when you start throwing yourself through portals, how it felt. It was awesome. Consciousness is mysterious by nature. It can't. It just feels like it can. But if consciousness is physical, why is it so unlike everything else? Consciousness is mysterious by nature. The laws of conservation of energy is the foundation of modern physics. It states that the total energy in the universe never changes. Now compare a universe where you jump for joy and one where you decide not to. The former has more total energy in it because the energy for you to jump wasn't caused by something physical, but your non-physical mind. But according to the physics, that's impossible. I think that either you have to reconsider your position or deny the entirety of physics. They'll be warned, if this place turns out to be built on physics, who knows what the ramifications of doubting it may be. Oh, Jesus. Screw physics! Be it on your head, still, the alternatives are equally...
not the deceiver slithering
Hey, get out of my head! Get out of here!
His
This is a
wisdom
private
is
conversation!
hollow and born of despair. Do not let him tangle you in his webs of delusion.
Don't get in my head, you
Have
stupid
faith in
delusional
me,
voice!
And his petty illusions will fall away like nightmares in the morning's light.
Don't mind him, he's just worried that if you ask too many questions, you'll start to see through his shtick. Stick with me and the sky will quite literally be the limit. At any rate, I'd like to think a bit harder about all... Okay. Yeah, screw physics! Screw math! Screw physics! It's all about consciousness, baby! We are the universe trying to figure itself out. And see, I'm not drunk or inebriated enough to make these kind of bold psychology? No. It wouldn't be psychology. Philosophy. I'm not here to make these bold philosophical claims. I'm not. I'm too sober. Do I feel a big contrast to game in the puzzle aspect, while somewhat unfair to compare to Breath of the Wild? Oh, you're talking about Breath of the Wild. Okay, like the rune usage. I haven't played Breath of the Wild. I've actually never played any Zelda games ever in my life. I'm just not a big fan of. Just not a big fan of them. Thank you. Do you share my view on homeopathic medicine? I feel homeopathic doctors should be taken a swimming pool of home. Taroka! I'll never admit to something quite that drastic, but I agree that you should never replace allopathic medicine with homeopathic medicine. You can use it in adjunct for additional therapy, but it should never override, never be your primary source of therapy. You should always do tried and true, peer-reviewed, studied medicine. How does Cinder have such a cute voice? I don't know. It just developed on its own when I got the suit. What do you want? I don't know. Oh, damn it! DJ Dragon! Alright, hold on. Let me finish this puzzle. Remind me when I'm done with this puzzle. You use herbal medicine all the time and it works? Does it, so it work, what do you mean by works? Does it alleviate symptoms? Yes. Does it actually treat the problem? Probably not. Because let me tell you, if it did, we would just use it as medicine. How long is too long? Tangerine, what are you talking about? Typically about 4 hours. After 4 hours, if you still have an erection, you should contact your doctor. It's known as priapism. It's very painful. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Okay. DJ, Dragon. You have a choice. You want to hear about my old lady who fell down and hit her head? You want to hear about my 22-year-old who was hungover? Or do you want to hear about my lady who got into a car accident at 60 miles an hour? This looks fun. Car accident? So I took over for a patient the other day who had gotten into a car accident. She was driving 60 miles an hour and T-boned another car that pulled out in front of her. When she reacted, she went to go, she took her leg and slammed on the brake, so she extended her leg and honked on the horn with one hand. The collision was so forceful that she fractured her femur. So your femur is obviously the big bone in your leg, in your thigh, and it takes a lot of energy to fracture that. And yet somehow they managed to fracture their femur. And it was bad enough that it was not only was it fractured, but it was displaced. Right, so the bone was knocked out of alignment because of it, because of how forceful the fracture was. Definitely no bueno. I felt really bad for them. I gave them a lot of pain medicine. Okay. Oh, doesn't quite work. Okay, that's fine. So far, I'm liking this game. I am too, actually. I'm really enjoying this. Okay. My brother had bad humerus break. He claims it was from falling from a pull-up bar. Ooh. He probably planted, when he landed, he probably planted on his arm. Okay, so what do I need to do? Do I need to get that? I somehow need to interfere with that signal. But how? Alright, I know what I gotta do. No! Oh god, I almost got it. Okay, 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 okay. Yes! Oh, that was fun. That was a fun one. Running time, yeah! Place is some kind of preserve for human history and we're the endangered species. Trying to find answers will only bring pain. You guys 10 times more help than you. Hmm. time for you to go. Oh, Metalworking, take care. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you came by. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I totally just butchered that goodbye, but you know what I mean. Bye. Have you ever seen a submarining victim in a car accident? No, but I've seen drownings. Loved it, and we'll definitely be around for the next one. Well, awesome. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night. Why do they give me 2 of these? I want to know. Oh, slides into the footwell? But you'd be surprised how many people just don't wear seatbelts, if I'm being completely honest with you. Oh, that'd be too easy. Huh. Oh god, I didn't want to do that! No, I want to get off of it! Remember, this is a red piece. Optional stuff? Yeah, but I want it. I want it! It's so pretty! I want it! Give it to me, please! I just want to get it! I'm all about finishing all these puzzles if I can. I wonder if I'm on the right track with this. In high school, I accidentally shredded my finger on a bandsaw and needed stitches. I'm a little accident prone. Be careful! Don't hurt yourself. I want to, like... Gotta be a way... Why do I have 2 boxes? That's what I want to know. That's what I need to figure out. That's the question. Is why do I have 2? If I can get a box in here. When I was a kid, my brother frisbeed an AOL CD across the room. DJ.
Meow.
Wow. Dude, Bearfield Pineberry coming with the 10 bits, making Tuck's dance. Look at that, where Wolf go. Meow. Mark. Ruff. Oh, what if I did that? What if I did, like this? No. You'd never hurt yourself on purpose? Well, I'd hope not. I would freaking hope not! An animal bite? You had you had one with a finger reconstruction? Huh. I think I just did it. Oh, I gotta do it with the other one. That's why I have to, okay. Done! Screw you, game! Why are you even called Cinder? Did you burn things or something? There's no actual fun story to that. When I came up with the character, my friend was like, you should name him Cinder. And I was like, okay. That's it. That's the story of how I'm Cinder. You thought maybe it was exciting, but it's not. If I can unlock something. Now unlock the play button. Guys, we got our play button. I love coming to your streams and I hope I am welcome to come back. You're always welcome to come back. Why would you think you'd not? You're always welcome to come hang out. Look, that guy got stuck under an amputee. If you have to hurt yourself on purpose, I mean, sometimes you gotta do a little damage to get yourself better.
Why you can
That's
reach
an
eternity
extenuating
only
circumstance.
through struggle. But have faith, for these trials serve the betterment of your kind.
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. We unlocked YouTube, guys! Beep, beep. Beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Nothing new. Okay, cool. What? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, you could have multiple, holy crap. That's gonna be hard. Those sounds make you go scream. Why are you screaming? Beep beep. Beep beep beep. Wait, you have more things to say? Beep 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 beep. Ah, you're back. Good. I've been thinking about how I could help you. In light of everything you've said, I'm certain someone has to. What I've decided is that you've convinced me your consciousness is a contradictory concept and therefore is not real. What do you think? I don't apparently. Very droll. What this conclusion means is that the certification program you undertook has been rendered obsolete. We can't test for something that doesn't exist. Therefore, along with quite a lot of other things, have been recategorized as a person. Your profile can thus be updated with administrative purposes. Sweet. No doubt you'll be off doing administrative things soon enough, so I wonder if before I let you go, you do me one favor. I have a final question for you. Why are you doing all this? What's the point? There's a way the world should be, and this is... I want the truth! Now, you say that, but if you're serious about it, you can't cling to your every belief forever. And as you seem so intent on doing, when everything seems impossible, something's got to give. I only have one last request. Will you come back and speak to me sometime? No doubt. Okay, I sense you're eager to get going. Let's do this. Guys, we're upgrading! We're administrators now! Is the screen blurry? It looks fine to me! Conflicts. All conflicts have been resolved. You are a person. You are perfect just the way you are. Oh yes, thank you! Thank you, thank you! You're everything you can you're everything you can be already. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, yes! You do not have to pretend you're anything else. Oh my god, I'm so happy, yes! You are the same as everyone else. But you are all unique, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! I appreciate it, yes! I'm a person, oh my god, yes! Oh god, what more do I have to do now? Display. Hello? Who are you? I am number 2. Don't know exactly. Woke up here. Don't remember. Who are you? Same boat. Let's meet up. I understand. Ending. Error. Chandley, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Bobby Flock. Welcome in. Galactic Stardust, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Bobby Flock. Welcome in. Not Neon Dragon, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Bobby Flock. Welcome in. We're playing Talos Principle. Game's pretty neat. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Norf! Is that the Norf dog? The one that's sponsored by Fago? Oh my god. A literal celebrity, guys. What's up, Norf dog? Welcome in. fellow flop! Flop! Flop, flop, flop! They need to send you some soda or something? I'm sure if you ask them, they have to, right? They used your likeness in a tweet. I feel like you're entitled to something. Oh my god, easy freaking Hazy! Let's freaking go! Can we get some hypes in the chat? Cinder Pog claps? Something?
DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember.
Roaster!
I have to make it an early stream today. Things to do. TTFN.
Dude, Broster, thanks for the 100 bits. Take care, Broster. Always happy to have you around. Thank you for stopping by as always. Always such a joy, Broster. Thought this one is finicky. Okay, we'll make it work. See if I can. No, I want to trap him in there. Oh, that won't work though anyway. My running paw persona is based on a book I'm writing, which is loosely based on my childhood dog. There's a husky German shepherd mix. I say loosely because running paw is the story. My story is an anthro. Interesting. What the hell's up there? Ah! How the hell do I get up there? That's not important. Okay. Have you ever had a fursuiter come to you where you work with a medical problem? No. No, it hasn't happened. Got an idea. Yes! Okay, so I just had to get them on the same cycle, that's all. Hey, we got the star! Hell yeah! Did you ever work in medical urgency? Ever have a medical urgency in a FurCon you attended? I have not, no. And usually I don't get involved. I just let the medical staff at the convention take care of it because that's what they're there for. And nothing. All I'm going to do is get in the way.
What is this? I shall not allow the corruption of my garden. Be gone!
The hell? Who are you, dude? I can't believe you got that star so easily. I'm jealous. What? What? Why are you jealous? It made sense. You put the thing on top of the other thing, and then you put the easy. I don't know you can put boxes on top of those thingies. I figured that out because of the there was that other one where you had to go over the wall where one of them was carrying it. One of those little robots was carrying one of the cubes, so I figured you could just put them on everything. I just kind of ran with it. Oh, okay, that doesn't work the way I thought it would. I know what I need to do though. Thank you. Kodai, hey! What's up, Kodai? I hope you're well. I didn't do that, right? Done. Studying for an exam? Ooh, what you studying? You got the L. Just take the L and move on. You ever get those people you're like, they obviously are wrong, and you're like, dude, just take the L. Like, come on, just take the L. Guys, what do you think? I think now's a good time to end. We made it to level 5. How many? 6, so there's 7 here. We're almost done with area B. B is in Binderbali. But we're pretty much done with this. We're gonna take a break for now, though. We're gonna go raid out. We're gonna find someone to send this off to. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. And Tuck should be getting home soon. Almost done. Well, apparently it's a long game. I don't know. Shugaka, have you beaten this game before? I assume you also have a fondness for puzzle games as well. If you've beaten this game before, how am I doing? Am I like on par? with where you should be, where you're at in terms of like understanding the game. Am I making the right moves? Actually doing stupidly good. Jealous. I'm okay. That makes me happy. I'm just a dumb dog. I'm just a dumb dog. That's all. My girlfriend says no, he's not. I'm not doing well. What? Tell your girlfriend. I want to see her do better. Guys, let's read Lumi. They're playing Godfall. So this is what our raid message is going to be. It's going to be... There's our raid message. Hack, slash, and flop. Guys, today was fun. We're going to play more. Next stream... Saturday? I think. I got a dentist appointment on Thursday. I work Wednesday, Friday. So, Saturday or Sunday. Sometime over the weekend, I'll stream again. We'll play more. I really want to play more of this game. I love these puzzles. These puzzles are a lot of fun and they make you think and I love it. Alright guys, let's go raid Lumi. Hack, slash, and flop. Let's hit up the discharge desk on the way out. Make sure you guys have your insurance cards ready. Co-payments do it. Time of treatment. If you're not happy with your coverage, that's too damn bad. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the subs. You guys are freaking awesome. I will see you guys in a couple days. Until then, take care of yourself. Be safe. Wear your mask. And have a good weekend. The rest of your week, or whatever day it is, who knows anymore. Bye guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.